Hello and welcome back to CK2 Stoned. I'm Dave Pumphouse with Tasso, Patrician Tasso of Gilbao, of the Gilbao family. The Black Death is upon us. We don't know what's going to happen. Uh, I don't know whether to keep all this gold hoarded away because, let's be honest, I mean we're going to take a big hit if some of these places along Italy that have enjoyed so many years of unprecedented growth and prosperity for at least 100 years now. I mean, we're in a new millennium. The last one was had its ups and downs for the Gilbert family, but I mean, maybe the Black Death will hopefully knock out some of these other lovely people. It looks like we're up for an election. If he dies, I mean, he's got the plague, so we could be straight back in it. Tasso over here could be in it. Gilbao, I mean, the only contestants are the Veronas. The Saboyas, they keep trying to kill us, but they're probably the newest family. They're trying to make a name for themselves, I suppose, by going after some of the big boys here. The Monajarios and the Gilbaos are the only two old families left. The Monajarios seem to be struggling a little bit. He looks like he's just come into power. We could see someone knocked out. Hopefully the Anatonarios, because I don't like these guys. They've been around for too long time, and we haven't had any kind of Romeo and Juliet antics going on. Perhaps it's time to end the feud. I hope so, maybe. But this Black Death, I think, is probably gonna really test us. Hopefully it's not around for a long time, but I've played games where the Black Death has been around for 100 years. Just loitering around, and it was hell. I want to do up our diplomacy to get our health up a little bit because the Black Death is around. I don't want us stressing out. I mean, sure, we'll make you a good. Yeah, sure. Come with me. We'll look after the twins. Because they're important. And wherever we are, they'll be sure to follow. This person is strong. I think we're just going to make her good with cash. Give it to my sister. Chancellor. If I'm the best you've got, then sure. The gates are closed. He shouldn't be contracting any more Black Death. Maybe we should. Maybe in Rimini or something like that. Try and put in a new garrison, maybe. I can't see the harm in that. We could go over into Sardinia. I don't see the harm in that either. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Got a trade post in Torres. We said we'd do it. Let's do it. Now, did we also No, we didn't. Wow. When now the Grand Mayor Toro, only a few days after our dad died. Good stuff. And we can get some good guys in again. You don't like me very much, Disavoya. I don't trust those Disavoya guys. Salinguera and Tenarios. I don't trust them either. You, my cousin. Upgrade the military tech. Why not? Economy tech. Get that cash rolling in. Excellent. Keep it rolling, baby. Should get betrothed. My half sister, Decia. She's quick. And the Prince of Serbia. We can get married to the Serbians. Spread our daughters into the four winds. I don't see why not. But yeah, this plague is going to test us, I think. Maybe also we might want to fabricate a claim on Senge. God, if I had £1 for every time I said that. Some people may be wondering why I got an achievement for shutting the gates. The only time I do play Iron Man is when I play modded games, so a lot of my achievements will Proper Alliance, sure, will be popping up. Even, I mean, I know, yeah, what, one time I noticed I got Royal Blood achievement, and I'm sure if anyone saw that, they'd be like, who is this guy? And that's probably why he's playing so shit, because he's an amateur. But I do play a lot of Iron Man games, they're just in modded form. The lazy, ungrateful dock workers in Venice are refusing to unload ships. Poor working conditions. And also these ships have probably got plague. So a loss of 50 gold there. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I read a little book about the plague, and saying that for all its horrors, it actually had a real effect on living conditions. Because once all the peasants had died out, the ones left could actually argue for better pay, and it kind of brought in the merchant class, and better land ownership and stuff like that, because they were essentially getting paid more, and then they could buy tracts of land themselves. So a lot of people kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, attenuate the maybe that's not the right word, but we'll say it anyway. Say that the Black Death caused the rise of the middle class over the next couple of 100 years, which I think is real interesting, actually, because obviously lords and ladies needed peasants to work the land, and then the peasants that were left could argue to get better pay conditions. So yeah, good for them. So maybe we'll see a new great house rise in Venice. Who knows? Maybe we'll see one die out. Conquest of... Wow, okay. We're having this guy with 2,000 men wanting to conquer the Pope. If you can sack the papacy, sir, go for it. Life in seclusion isn't so bad. After finishing a heavy breakfast, you belch contentedly and remark upon your foresightedness in ensuring Venice's larders were well stocked. However, as soon as the words leave your lips, you notice the suddenly panicked look on your servant's face. My grand mare, you just are the very last pickled boar's head. Oh no, you just ate the last pickled boar's head. Oh no. And almost all of our other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Furthermore, your servant continues to drone on, but you're too aghast to listen. No more pickled boar's heads. That isn't good. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Whatever shall we do? You've searched Venice from top to bottom and have come to realise there really are no more pickled boar's heads. Not only that, but all the other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Your servant really should have mentioned that. Yup, they should have. A sudden clatter sends you running to check on your food supply as you arrive in the storeroom, just in time to see Rotrude emerge, wiping her mouth. Oh dear. How could you do this? Let them rot in the dungeon. You've outstayed your Rotrude. Okay. Looks like meat's back on the menu. His insatiable appetite for meat. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Shall we eat our wife? I mean, she is pretty fat. How does Frankish wife taste like? Let's find out. Although a cannibal would put down my general opinion to -10, and it is a precarious, so we're just going to throw her in the dungeon for her transgressions. I'm not going to eat my wife. Yeah, that's a bit grim. Yep, peasant revolt. The Pope won, as he should. We're only getting 5 ducats a month now, though. Ouch. The Black Death looks like it's got to, yeah, it's got to England now. Oh, you're going in the dungeon too. Disavoya. Okay, sure. He likes me a little bit, so well, hopefully it works. Court physician. You're alright. No valid candidates. Inquisitor. Make you an inquisitor as well. Sure. Hi, Admiral. My brother. -50 gold, that's not good. The Black Death. Ouch. Like a scythe through Europe and the Middle East, brought on by those pesky Chinese. As food supply is dwindling, it has been brought to your attention that the basements in Venice contain a large number of rats, which could be caught and eaten. I'm not going to eat diseased rats. No way. Your court chaplain Bonifacio has brought you some troubling news. Words are spreading that worshippers of Lucifer are the root of the terrible epidemic ravaging your realm. To look into these rumours. Horrifying news, dear boy. No such thing as warlocks and witches. Local revolt risk. Oh god. Okay, well, just investigate then. I swear he turned devil worshippers off. And it was the Chinese. It wasn't the devil's work, it was the Chinese. The Middle East is ravaged by the plague. An ominous shadow looms over the regions of the Middle East. As the plague has left little but tragedy in its wake, the reports are scarce, but upon hearing the tales of lone refugees walking the roads, often the sole survivor of a family, the hearts of many are torn as to why God would allow such a thing to happen. Truly it is the end of days. Disaster. Venice rats have managed to find your lives and eat much of our curses. Alarming amount of people who claim to have witnessed the abomination of witchcraft. If you are to believe their accounts, the allies of the devil are many and pose a great threat to your realm. My cousin, you're just, temperate, honest, gregarious, proud, quick, inspiring leader, and a skilled tactician. Well, everyone must stay vigilant. Good. Greedy bitch. My wife died in the dungeons, which is good. She was a greedy bitch. You don't fucking eat stuff behind my back. Not when the rest of us are starving. Stress and frustration inside me reached the boiling point today when something important went fatally wrong. I lashed out in anger. Okay. I went straight for the closest person. Against a courtier. There you go. Cool. Oh, burning bodies. Look at that. As your stomach groans and gurgles, you try to remember when you last ate a decent meal. It has gotten to the point when you can hardly look at a courtier without wondering how they would taste. Look at that. Bodies being burnt all over Europe. God has punished us for losing against the Crusade of Persia, ravaged by the plague. Trade routes have become less travelled. The reality is stark. The death continues to spread and despair paves its road. Oh God. Terrible news. Must be a warlock. It's absurd. Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight. If you have no evidence of to who is the heretic, get out of my sight. No. No, he's not a warlock. Asia Minor, ravaged by the plague. The atmosphere at court has grown tense. As word of the plague raging in the Asia Minor regions has reached you. To further disturb the people, a story is circulating. Survivors speak of a cursed ship carrying living corpses come to recruit for their captain of death. The myth is lent more credibility each time a coastal city succumbs to an epidemic. Wow. For a while longer, staying in Venice. Actually, not a long-term solution. Open the gates. Open the gates. See what food out there is. But this is going to have some serious impact on the economy. Oh, look at that. What was once pleasant green is now red. Yep. Cramps. Yep. Very well. Not sure that did anything. To the level-headed Grand Mayor Tasso, Wizard of Mercy, a legendary requestant of Vesrabah. Yeah, I'll accept. I've got the plague. Ouch. Well-tested treatment. Will I live? I actually feel better. Thanks. I might live. Taziana, my kinswoman. She's left-handed. Get taught by him. Oh, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Okay, Elena approaches you with serious accusation. Disappointer. Yeah, okay. Sure. Those pesky disappointers need to be brought down a peg. Good. I feel better. Loses the trait of having the plague. Good. I got better. Achievement unlocked. Well, hey. These are dark days indeed when my daughter Anselberger was beset by high fever and could not stop vomiting. We feared the worst. That she has contracted the dreaded plague. Poor her. But death comes for us all. Somehow we got a lot of gold there. Oh, a new great house. Le Aquila. Dear Le Aquila family. From the region of Aquilia, I presume. Interesting. Who bought it? Looks like the Disavoyers. The Disavoyers are gone. Good, those bloody upstarts. Yes. With the death of the Disavoyers, yeah. Illustrious House Disavoyer has become extinct. You died in my dungeons. Your family caused nothing but trouble. Judgment Day has arrived. It's time to deal with those who have consorted with the devil and threatened your realm. What shall you do? Light the pyres. Burn them. Burn the bastards. And meanwhile, what we'll do is... Oh, we can actually upgrade the sick house. Let's do it. This plague must be got rid of in Venice. they are found Amelberger stabbed to death in her chamber. You saw the courtiers whisper when they passed. Oh my god. Now the hatred and paranoia which you helped stir up has taken her from you. Oh my god. I'm now depressed because my poor girl, who says she died of the plague, but the event said that she got stabbed to death. Maybe she stabbed herself because she couldn't go on any longer with the pain. Ah, poor girl. Research some tech for me. Anything to upgrade? Nada. Poor girl. Look at that. Ravaged by the Black Death. All of Europe, pretty much. Looks like the Black Death is dying out in the mountains and the deserts over here. Maybe give it a year or two, might die out here. Hopefully. Southern Europe ravaged by the plague, yep. Panic is rising as the plague reaps its victims across southern Europe. Peasants and nobles alike have gathered in the churches to pray for mercy from their god, as even the great Rome has become littered with corpses. Many fear that the taint is sent by him as punishment for people's sins. He sent the plague, people, because we didn't hold on to Egypt. He was like, you useless people. That's what you get. Someone else has died. Ooh. Okay, Mr. Aquila, you're in. What's this? The Managarios. You don't like them either? Sure. Oh no! Pandanolf. What happened? You died of the plague. Oh shit! Oh. Oh, she was quick. Oh, that's a shame. It's a real shame. Eugenius, though. Quickly, arrange a marriage. Done. Oh, 7. Ugh, yeesh. Give her to this woman here, Adrienne. Adrienne, you're a good educator. Hop to it. God, we've only had 2 years in this video so far. I'm so sorry. I'm so slow. I should stop pausing the game and just let it run. But it's hard not to read everything. And okay, proud of her. Yep. Good. The guy who tried to take Rome is in prison. Antenarios, I don't like that. Can shut the gates again if we want to. I don't want to really. I mean, we're barely keeping afloat as it is. Some alliance has been disbanded. 5 ducats a month. Oh god, look, it's just Europe's just burning. Burning with the plague. Everyone's dying, everyone's dead. Apart from up here. In the Faroe Islands. They seem fine. What plague, they're saying? Up here in the Faroe Islands, whales don't carry the plague. And we eat a lot of whale. A lot of whale blubber. Arranged marriage, yep. To the Prince of Serbia. That'll help. Byzantines, how's the Byzantines getting on? Oh, they reached the coast here. Another courtier dead. That's never gonna do. Oh, grim. Sick house built. Excellent. Excellent. Spy master. Yep. A lot of people dying of the plague. That's not good. A new great house in Venetian province called the De Maltraversi. The De Maltraversi. The bull's head. Ooh, imposing. Oh, L'Aquila has been killed. Oh, that's a shame. What a shame. But we got all of his money, so that's alright. What can we upgrade? A chapel? A medical academy? That might be quite fun. Separated wards? Not a chance. What do we need for that? Construction level equal or greater than 4. That's not going to happen for a while. A chapel then. A translation house. Western Europe is ravaged by the plague. From the Rock of Gibraltar to the ports of London, the plague has been spreading, harvesting lives of nobles and farmers alike. The countryside of the afflicted areas have been left haunting and desolate. Here and there pyres from burning of diseased can be seen from miles away. Gross. Translation house maybe be a good one. Get some more economic points. Monajario, yep. White piece. A twin. Sign Guardian. Who's really good? Eugenius. Ambrosia. She's a bit slow, so it doesn't matter where we send her. Send her to my spy master. Okay, the pyres have stopped in some places. Maybe there's just not enough people left to burn. Oh, Black Plague is dying out. Month after month, within a year or two, it'll be gone from Venice, and we can get back to the job of securing a good lineage. Adrienne might fancy me. I mean, she is. Oh, she's my brother's wife. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? He's depressed and stressed. He's gonna go after his sister-in-law. There we go. Gave her his sister-in-law a good tumble. It's good to be Grand Mayor. He's not like his father. His father turned down a bar wench. He won't make that same mistake. Good old Tasso. Okay, where's the Black Death now? Oh, it's died out. Good. It's no longer in Venice, and we can concentrate on getting back some good stuff. Okay, does that mean we don't necessarily need the translation house? I mean, I want to save for it. I think it would be good. Give us more points on the economic technology points. I think that'll up it quite well. And we do need to make more money, no matter who we are. So, yeah, that'll work. Back up to 14 ducats a month. Nice. But our court has been absolutely gutted. I mean, Eugenius is our heir. He'll be okay, I suppose. State Inquisitors. Who's even left? Okay, that was a quick plague. I mean, it was a couple of years. It was around. Sure. Commanders. Yep. 6. Well, you're a 6, but you don't have anything necessarily bad against you. Same with you. And you've got good artifacts, so sure. Defensive pacts are gone. Let's have a quick look at the how the Gilbert line has gone. So last couple of generations we've had. Come on, move. Start from Doge Jim, where it all started to look up, and then it went to Prospero. Prospero, I don't think did a lot. And then who did he have? And then Fiorello died, and then it went to Ubaldo, who was Doge for a day. I've received news that my lover Adriana is with child. Hopefully she will be able to persuade her husband that he is the real father. Interesting. Yeah, then we had Ubaldo, who was Doge for a day, and then we had Eugenius, who was probably the best character yet. Tasso's becoming interesting though. I mean, and he's still young, so we've still got a good 10-20 years of him. And he had lots of kids, Eugenius. Secured the lineage for a little bit longer, which is good. If only Eugenius can, the second, shall we say, get some lineage going, because I don't think there's going to be much for the line of succession for Gilbert. I mean, the House of Gilbert only has one more guy. I don't actually like that. That's terrifying. The plague has done us in so badly that we've only got one guy left who can inherit from the Gilberts. Ooh, it's touch and go now, isn't it? The plague might have screwed us over. Well, find out what happens next time on CK2 Stoned.